Hi everyone, I'm Sean and this is 4x4 Vegan, and today it's a hot one. It's kind of humid, but it's a typical Las Vegas summer. It's going to be over 100 degrees, so why not take this time to go out into the desert and have a little bit of fun. Today it's going to be a fun challenge because we are going to head out into the desert to this little trail to this little town called Goodsprings, and it'll be fun because at the end of this trail there is a old haunted barn you've probably seen on several TV shows, and it's a fun little place, kind of quirky. But also today, I thought this would be a good opportunity to introduce my niece to the wonderful world of off-roading. She's learning to drive. She has her learner's permit, but you know, we're going to be out in the middle of nowhere and it'll be nice and safe, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to introduce her to off-roading. So sit back, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you on the trail. All right, before we head out, we want to make sure we are prepared. So I've loaded Ruby Blue up with the essentials for a nice little trip like this. I've got my recovery gear that you hope you don't need, but you want to have it just in case. So it's got toe straps, shackles, and just anything that I would need, anticipate anything I would need out on the trail. And of course, plenty of water. You know, we've got a nice little cooler here filled with water. Again, one of these things that you can't overdo, especially out here in Las Vegas in the desert. So our journey today takes us just outside Vegas in the southwest area near the hilltop community of Mountain Springs. We're going to take State Route 160, also known as the Pahrump Valley Highway, to the trail. The trail starts on private property, so we want to be respectful and make sure we're just driving straight through and not be a bother and not disturb the residents and the people that live in that area. Here I am in the passenger seat, and we got the unlicensed driver on the road right now.
She has a permit, though.
Yes, she has her driver's permit, so it's all good. We're nice and legal. But this is the first time she's driving on dirt roads and off-road, and I think you're gonna get hooked on off-road driving. You like hiking? I think you're gonna love this. Of course, being behind the wheel is fun, but that's only part of the fun. Really, the excitement is getting out and seeing things that you haven't seen before, exploring, being in nature, and just enjoying the peace and solitude that is the desert. Her first time behind the wheel of a Jeep and off-roading and 4x4ing, she took it like a champ. She had no problem tacking the trails, enjoying the challenges, and just experiencing everything the trail had to offer. I was very proud of her. So we just finished the trail and it dumped us out in this little tiny town of Goodsprings, Nevada, which is about 10-12 miles south of Las Vegas. While here, we had to stop at the world famous Pioneer Saloon, which is a very historic and interesting bar. It's actually the oldest bar in southern Nevada, still in operation. And two notable events add to this saloon's lore in Nevada history. Back in 1915, a crooked card game led to the murder of an out-of-work miner. He was caught cheating, and his opponents fired several shots into the hustler, killing him instantly. The bullet holes from that deadly hand can still be seen today. And decades later, in 1942, Hollywood actress Carole Lombard died on nearby Mount Potosi when her plane, taking off from Las Vegas, crashed on the mountain. Her Hollywood husband, Clark Gable, spent several days in this bar waiting on word from search and rescue crews. Some believe the spirits of these two tragedies haunt the bar to this day. Great place to stop for lunch. They do have a couple good vegan options with Beyond Meat burgers, and you can get any of their burgers made here with Beyond Meat as a vegan alternative. But definitely worth checking out. And also today we're treated with a little bit of live music, so I'm gonna go back in, listen to a little bit more, and then we'll be headed home.